Hi, I'm Josh, the founder of the accountability group, and also hi, I'm Josh, I'm an addict. So today's reading will be the Daily Stoic, and it is July 12th. Some simple rules. In our actions, don't procrastinate. In our conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 8.51. Simple is rarely easy, but now that you have these rules, make it your duty to put them into practice. With the first item on your to-do list, with the first conversation you have with your soul, and of course, with the life you make for yourself, not just today, but for every day. Write that on the blackboard and don't forget it. Yeah. This one is a funny one because I have this one meeting that I go to here in DC. It's a crosstalk meeting, and what I like to call them are the old heads, but they call me out on my BS, and I don't really BS like all that often. But like they can tell when I'm depressed. Like for the past 6 weeks I've been mad depressed, and I haven't really been sharing, but since it's crosstalk, they'll like call me out and be like, you need to share, Josh. And I'll say some stuff like, everything's fine. And they're like, we know everything's not fine. You're normally like smiling and joking around, and you're here at the meeting before the meeting, and you're like setting up chairs, and you're chopping it up and telling jokes, and then you're at the meeting after the meeting. But basically you haven't been doing any of that for the past few weeks. Like you've just been like sullen, like sad, like basically just a dark cloud has followed you. And they're not wrong. The past 6 weeks have been rough. But what I like about this reading is that it's something that like one of my first sponsors said a long time ago. And I went through a lot of sponsors before it clicked in 2017. Like I'll be honest, I was from when I admitted to my family and friends that I was an addict back when I was 20, it wasn't until like 2017 that it clicked. So I spent over a decade just doing some dirt. I mean, that's probably the best way to describe it. Like I was not taking care of my soul. I didn't have a blackboard. I had plenty of whiteboards, and I had plenty of legal pads, so I could write down lists if I wanted to, which I actually do. I actually do write down checklists, and it's inertia just to kind of get things going, like I'll make my bed, I'll brush my teeth, I take a shower, I get dressed, and I check all those off my checklist. And it's like, hey, look at all the cool things that I already finished. But really what they call me out on is like KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And I know a lot of us have probably heard those terms before. And for me, it's just like, do the next right thing, whatever that may be. And for me, for my sobriety, it's just keep my feet pointed in the right direction, which is a meeting, at least for me, my 2 fellowships. And I want to be a better person today than I was yesterday. And I want to set myself up today to be a better person tomorrow than I am today. It's as simple as that. I don't have a deep philosophical way to explain this. I just know that I have to keep it as simple as possible and not make a mountain out of a molehill. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So as always, stay safe, stay sober, stay strong, and stay sober. I'm Josh from the accountability group, and I'm also Josh, an addict.